In this video, we're going to talk about the hyper-aggressive 1-minute scalping strategy using stochastics and a trend line. Stay tuned. Hey traders, a very warm welcome to you. Okay, for you ultra aggressive scalpers out there who love scalping US dollar yen, pound US dollar, euro US dollar, Aussie US dollar, all that good stuff, there's a strategy here. You might be interested, or you might not, or you might want to use it and tweak it. Let's see. Okay, so the rules of this strategy are pretty simple. You get an uptrend. We're on a 1-minute chart, don't forget, so we're really this is really for the scalpers out there. And bear in mind, you got to be quick. You got to take your profit in, out, get out of there. And you know, you're going to have to adjust the profit depending on what the ATR is of the time period, of the 1 minute of the current or time period, as in time frame you're trading. Is it lunchtime? Is it US session open, etc. But the theory is you have an uptrend, you draw your uptrend line. We'll look at downtrend in a second, and you're buying the first oversold condition in the stochastic in that uptrend. So in this example here, and we'll find a couple more, get some better ones. And bear in mind, guys, 1-minute chart is going to be scrappy. You're buying this here, first oversold condition, you're going long here, and you're looking to take it out of the previous highs, or you're using kind of 10 tick. Well, actually 10 is not enough on this. It's a very light volume on this one, but you get the idea. Let's look for another one. The theory being, and I quite like the theory behind it. As we're scanning, let's talk about the theory behind it. I quite like the theory behind it because ultimately, you know, what you're doing is you're saying, okay, here's the trend on my very short time frame. I want to buy a pullback, and I'm going to use the stochastic as a guide to get me in to that pullback. And here's another one here. You've got a trend line, uptrend here. Now, some of you are going to say, oh, it's broken it, and I think you're going to get that a lot. You're going to get it where it breaks it, and it's really testing that lower end of the trend. My suggestion for this would be don't take it too late in the move. You've had 2 or 3 retracements. You probably don't want it. You want it as early as possible. But it makes sense. And actually, I've got a similar strategy based on a higher time frame for getting into trends, the first overbought or oversold condition on a trend. So it makes a lot of sense to me, this. I think maybe a one bit tight, but with a bit of tweaking, it's probably got some mileage in this. So anyway, we're in a oversold condition, and you're probably taking it as it pushes back overbought. So you're taking it any point here. And bearing in mind, again, the scale on this is pretty tight, and we'll look at some other markets in a second with it. But even so, you know, give it an hour or two, excuse me, an hour or two, and you've got some money in that one. So that's not too bad. Let's have a look at pound US dollar, because we can use it on that as well. I think your challenge is going to be trying to find a decent trending environment where this could come into play. Now this is not too bad here on the pound. We've got a little bit of a downtrend here. We're in a channel. Again, not too many hits of it. You're probably really, in a perfect world, I want a few more tags like this, but I'm not kind of really cherry picking. I'm just picking stuff that fits the criteria mostly to give you an idea of what you'd see. I've lost my stochastics. There it is. So your first overbought condition is going to be around here. So you're looking to short that, close it into the lows, short that again, close it into the lows, short that again, close it into the lows, short that again. There's your stop. Yeah, that's not too bad. It works out all right, that. Let's see if we've got anything else that stands out. There's a little bit of a shallow uptrend. I guess you'd have to be careful with this. I would say this is more range bound than an uptrend. And the wider the moves, the more likely you're going to get these multiple tests. But if you're strict with it and you say, hey, you know what, we are an uptrend, admittedly it's shallow, let's see. In fact, you know, just by pure eyeball here, we can see, guys, if you're using a channel, a test of the bottom of the channel, maybe this is a complete different setup in itself. You add the oversold condition for the bottom of the channel, just to say, hey, it may have touched the bottom of the channel, but I need to see that oversold condition. Sorry, not oversold condition before I go along. So that's that 1-minute scalping strategy. Let me know your thoughts on that. I like using an oscillator as a final filter, because, you know, just going blindly and overbought or oversold, selling on oversold or buying an overbought is a loser's game. But if you've got conditions where it's already conducive to doing that, and in this strategy you're saying, okay, we've got a trend, I want to buy a pullback on the trend, but I'm not going to do it until I see that oversold condition or a downtrend, overbought condition on stochastic, That's good because it stops you going in too early. It stops you chasing things too early. It stops you chasing things full stop because you let the trend run and say, well, I've just got to wait now until I get my first oversold or my first overbought. Wait. Here it comes. It gives you a bit more patience, a bit more reason to be patient. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below about that. Is it a bit noisy? Is a 1 minute chart a bit aggressive for it? How could you tweak it? How could you improve it? Always love to hear your comments, guys. Anyway, good trading. Take care. See you in the next one. Bye-bye.